Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with this one here, and that is this channel structure that we gapped above about 2 weeks ago on the China automated driving news. We came back to test this channel top. We closed below it several days ago, back above it. It is this frustrating below, back above dynamic that I've reduced it to a session containment level only. I don't see it as a trend defining support level that above which, as I was once a couple of weeks ago, anticipating 223.78 as a 3 to 5 week or a 1 to 2 month objective. I do think it's very stair step right now. This market doesn't like to hold on to positive news. It tends to give it back, at least recently. And so, what I see really as our upward pivot point, and I'm talking to really to 3 to 5 day swing traders. Right now, it's the 3 to 5 day swing trade I think that has the most merit, and that is 181.26. And that is a level that can contain daily buying pressures, 2 week descending channel top. And if we close above it, then by the end of next week, yes, I would expect 200.23. So that is a 3 to 5 day target, maybe a little more with the settlement today above 181.26. Until then, we can fall back over the next day or two to 169.07, which can contain session weakness, but I don't see it as a trend defining pivot point. I don't see it as a strong directional pivot point. You know, if you enjoy trading Tesla, it's essential to explore opportunities with the SPY and Triple Q. Widely recognized as top choices for both day and swing trading, these market giants offer significant advantages. Their higher trading volumes ensure tighter bid-ask spreads, optimizing your buying and selling experiences. Plus, as broad market indexes, they're less susceptible to sudden market shifts, making it easier to navigate ongoing trends. At Wicked Stocks, we deliver daily analysis in both the SPY and Triple Q, mirroring the same level of detail seen here on Tesla. Our downloadable daily newsletter provides actionable insights and helps you identify the most important price support levels. Visit wickedstocks.com and take advantage of our 5-day free trial to experience the impact that our SPY and Triple Q analyses can have on your trading journey. I do think that if we were to close below 169.07, we could then anticipate a descending channel support at 159.89 within several days. And so you can see 169.07, if we close below it, 159.89 expected within a matter of 2 to 3 days, where we can bottom out on a daily basis, and closing below 159.89 is our next 3 to 5 day downside sell signal to 139.96. And so that is the long-term trend line that we see here on the weekly chart that goes back to the March 2020 low that contained selling pressures about a month ago. Now, and you can see on this weekly chart, if I were to zoom in, we closed last week below this channel structure. Now we're back above it. It's just too sloppy for me to consider it to be, okay, now we're back on the buy side for the next 3 to 5 weeks. I don't think that that is a valid approach. And what I do see, after having closed back above 169.07, and that was on Monday, Tuesday we had some upside follow through. Having closed above 169.07, this 181.26 level has remained a 2 to 3 day target, and we're probably going to see that today. 181.26. This is a solid day trade level. Yes, we could actually top out there through the rest of the week and fall away then to channel support in the upper 150s within a full week of trade. But if we close above 181.26, then I'm expecting 200.23, as I say, by the end of next week, which can contain weekly buying pressures at that point in time. 3 to 5 day swing traders go long with a settlement today above 181.26. Until then, day traders and even 3 to 5 day swing traders can play the short side back to 169.07 within a day or two, and down to into the upper 150s, 159.89 within 3 to 5 days of testing this 181.26. Now, downside today, we also have 170.173, simple trend line that actually contain Monday's highs roughly and Tuesday's lows roughly. If we break 170.173, 169.07 in reach today, where once again we can place a daily low. And if we close below 169.07, I think there's a possibility of unraveling all the way back in the upper 130s within several weeks. But once again, I'm falling back to more the near-term formations as our directional indicators into later May. So only if we close below 159.89 at this point in time am I comfortable anticipating a test of 139.96 support where we could bottom out on a weekly basis. Now, if over the next week or two we close above 200.23, then I am indeed expecting 223.78 within another 1 to 2 weeks. This is long-term resistance, and I might add as long-term bear trend resistance. 224.26 on the weekly chart, able to contain monthly, possibly quarterly buying pressures, below which there is, I might add, since last July, a lower low, lower high dynamic that has continued to plague this market. And, prone to, more prone to bearish continuation than to outright bullish continuation. But we'll take our buy signals one at a time. The next one, once again, above 181.26. Closing today above 181.26. No good reason to be short Tesla if your time horizon is 1 to 2 weeks out. 200.23 then expected over that time frame. Until then, you could sell 181.26 on a daily and possibly 3 to 5 day basis. Once tested, we could fall back to 159.89 within 3 to 5 days, where we could bottom out on a daily basis, round back up again, perhaps. I'm keeping it very light here. It's kind of like I've been a bit psychologically traumatized by the failed sell signal from last Friday, and right back above it again. So, when that occurs, it really is a subjective and objective interpretation of this channel top. Is no longer really a directional indicator, but it is still a valid trade level. It is still a classic line study, so it can still be bought on a daily basis. And if we close below it, I think it's just a 2 to 3 day sell signal rather than the previous 2 to 3 week sell signal that I was adhering to last week. And having closed back above it, I'm no longer expecting a 1 to 2 month buy signal up to 223.78, but rather a series of buy signals that may well unfold, the most meaningful of which today would be above 181.26, expecting 200.23 by the end of next week. I think I've covered it pretty well. I'm going to leave it at that for Wednesday's Tesla report. Please click like, share, subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Thursday's Tesla, and you have a great day.